Oh, waiting for it. Hello. Welcome to Retro Boost Live. Alright, got a couple little different things with this setup today, just furthering the optimization of things. So, right now I believe that you're hearing the game audio, so let me just... That should be gone now. Cool. So, gotta learn to figure that one out, because that probably popped up at the last second during the intro part. Good morning, and to anyone that also celebrates Easter, happy Easter Sunday to you. Good to have you here, Passix. Appreciate you joining as always. So, a little bit of a different setup approach with the audio today. Yesterday, playing on the GameCube, that was all HDMI, so the CARBY running to an HDMI switch, running to the capture card, and so on. This time, with the Wii and everything, this is with the Extron system, the console rack. Everything's analog, so I had this idea where maybe I can like run, audio from that like into the mixer here, just to kind of further play with learning how to use it and whatnot, and that is what I have accomplished. So, uh, special goofy thing is that the audio for the game runs into the mixer, and then the capture runs to the computer, and they both kind of meet. They both kind of take their own detours, so I don't imagine there's any issues with the sync. Tested it pretty thoroughly last night and this morning, and a couple days ago. Didn't notice any sync issues, so we should be good. But this lets me really fine tune like the game audio, like right here and there, and even add other things to it down the road if I needed to. Compression, whatever, all kinds of stuff. So let's be trying that out today. I've also got the chat separately on my tablet here, because again, seeing the chat has been a little difficult with this new position. So I hope that's all going to work. So far, it seems fine. Let's see here, though. Oh boy. No, go back. All right, should be working fine. We will see. So I'm gonna put that there. We'll put you here. All right, let's get into the game screen. Turn the game audio back on. Cool. Metroid Prime 3. So this was the one that got the most votes on the poll the other day for what to continue. We got votes kind of out of the gate for Ocarina of Time, so we're going to do that. But then a lot of votes for Prime 3, so we're going to continue the Metroid Primathon with the last one. So Prime 4 is coming out in a couple of months. Unintentionally building my laptop. This is with the 5X Pro. We'll be watching the game from USB loader, which is how you apply the answers there. Oh yeah, let me set up this. Alright, that should fix it. Yeah, that's where it was. What the hell? That was weird. It got like reset when I unmuted it. Should be good now. Good call out there. Weird. Okay. Should be good now. When I unmuted it, it like bounced itself back to 100%. So it should be good now. Just let me know. I'll give it a second. I don't think the chat's delayed anymore, by the way. Yeah. At least what I see now. I think I'm seeing it as you... Before it was like the delay thing, so now I think I'm getting it real time. Yeah, okay, it's hovering at like 35, so that's pretty good. Lower it a little bit more. Yikes. Alright, let me set the active profile, which isn't anything fancy. There's not much you can really do with it since it's already a 480p source, but I have one set up for the USB loader side of things. 1080p over, generic 4x3. Not much else to really do with it. You can do 1080p fill, which will give you the option to do stuff like DTV for the sampling. But it looks pretty indistinguishable to 4x3 in my humble opinion. Alright, gonna be doing a new game. I don't think it'll let me do harder difficulties out of the gate. Maybe it will. Probably not. No. Keep wanting to challenge myself, but I don't have any ways to do so. I transferred all my stuff. Oh no, there we go. We can do harder. Okay. Alright. We're doing it. Dark Souls mode. Not really. I don't know where to put this thing. I'm gonna figure that out. Me. Many opportunities. All right. So, Prime 3, first one that was on the Wii, and thus it was the first one to have pointer controls, which is cool because that's what Prime 4 is going to have, and the Prime Trilogy versions also got that as well. I think prior to Prime 3, there were a lot of like not so great first-person shooters on the Wii, and like people, I remember, I think it's a GameSpot, when they were reviewing Prime 3, they were like, oh, you want to definitely make sure you go into the settings and put the sensitivity to advanced or whatever, otherwise you're playing Red Steel mode, because that was like one of the not so good shooters on the system. It's pretty cool though. I didn't have this out of the gate. I didn't get a Wii until like 2009, 2010. So this is a game that I had to like kind of pretend to own. I remember watching a whole playthrough of it online. It looks pretty great on the USB loader with 5X Pro. I think it comes to life quite well.
Unidentified vessel, please switch to a secure radio frequency and transmit your identity code. We are standing by.
I forgot what they were, but there were some Easter eggs with this thing. Wink. Wink.
Transmission verified. Greetings, Samus. We welcome you on behalf of the Galactic Federation.
The future. The future is motion controls.
Command ship Olympus.
Oh man, I forgot to start the recording.
Welcome back, Samus.
Hey, welcome to the recording of the live stream. We're starting a little bit late. That's what I get for changing things up. And then you push. Motion controls. I wonder why I did that. Oh, I reset the volume on that. That's annoying. Routing. USB. Like, I specifically saved that and everything as a little profile on this thing. Because the mixer lets you save profile, which is pretty cool. So this is like the live streaming profile. And then once we get to it, I'll have a podcast one or a Retro Boost arcade one. Tons of things to learn with it. Alright, stay working good. Whoa. Alright, what is the option? Inventory options. Sensitivity. It should be on advanced. Oh, it's on standard. Standard is fine. I think you know what's advanced gonna do. Lock on free aim feature allows you to freely move your gun with advanced controls on. Okay.
Calibrate your weapon by shooting these targets.
Standard seemed alright, to be honest. Maybe red steel mode is fine after all, those lying snakes. Standard on. It lets you choose, because like the way this works, as you're going to see right now, the biggest difference with the controls, aside from the fact that it's got the pointer stuff, when you lock on, you still have free aim. So you're centering your point of view on your target, but you're not lining the actual, you know, your aim doesn't line up with the target, which is different than Prime 1 and Prime 2, which, like, when you locked on, you were firing at them directly. The trilogy versions of Prime 1 and Prime 2 adopt this same control scheme. In those games, a quirk that creates is that you do have the ability to like lock on a target and then like round a corner, but then aim your gun this way, and like missiles or lock on things can shoot around the corners, which is pretty funny. But if you wanted to, you could change the control scheme of Prime 3 and make it behave like Prime 1 and Prime 2, where you would center and fire completely without the need to have to free aim. So it's cool that they gave you the option. Just gonna destroy all your property. Ooh. Have one of our many different interactive things here. So this is the same as the ship. I don't remember what the code is. Her password's terrible. 13576.
I understand the procedure.
This brings up an interesting other thing about what Prime 3 was like originally supposed to be. So that's one of the other bounty hunters that you come across in this game. There's 3 other ones. I think the original pitch for this game was that you were going to be like Samus Aran kind of open world, open galaxy kind of thing, and like you would do like bounty hunter type work. Go after targets and like side quests. Think like if you've ever played like Red Dead Redemption, like how there's like those bounty hunting side quests, like you would do stuff like that. And Nintendo was like, nah, that's not what she should do. And Retro Studios is like, well, that's what bounty hunters do. And that's when it became clear that like I don't think that they understand what a bounty hunter is like at Nintendo. Because they're clearly just mercenaries, like mercenaries for hire. Everything that Samus does is mercenary work in these games, not bounty hunting work. So they wanted to make like a open world bounty hunter kind of game, and they were like, nah, we don't want you to do that. Which for a while I kind of hoped that maybe Prime 4 would be that. But it does not look like it. It's so immersive. Oh yeah, the scope is big in Prime 3. There's other people, there's dialogue. Everyone talks except for Samus, which is fine. I really wish that Zelda and Mario would kind of go that direction. Like, you don't have to have Mario and Luigi give dialogue the whole game, but everyone else should. You can talk to people. Ooh, there's lots of controls there.
Aren't you Samus Aran? It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor.
Warning. Hostile weapons fire detected. Please stand down.
How about... No! Screw you, feds! Did I not kill this thing? Oh!
Deploy level 2.
Uh-oh. Level 2? A challenge? Uh-oh, I've gone rogue. I've turned on them. Oh, I killed level 2.
Deploying level 3.
Is this still an honor? Oh no. Well, level 3 was pretty extreme. Yeah, we brought Samus Aran in, and she kind of went absolutely crazy when a fan came up to her, and yeah, she's gone. Oh my god, I have to do all this again.
Calibrate your weapon by shooting these targets.
I'll calibrate my weapon, all right. Got plenty of calibration in there in my previous life. Yeah, the credits should roll. That'd be awesome. I've never done that before, so I actually didn't realize that they had a system in place for if you went crazy. There is like a really funny amount of trust in this universe though, because like the way the doors work, this is like a lore thing that's in Prime 1 and Prime 2 and this game's like logbooks. Galactic Federation door. Weapon fire can disrupt the energy shield and open the door. In Prime 1 or 2, I forget which one it is, they specify that they have that because it prevents like animals from wandering into facilities. So you have to open it via a firearm. And it's like everyone just carries guns. There's just like something really funny about that. And I mean, maybe you don't need a weapon, like, you know, they could have like a little wrist thing that shocks or something, I don't know, but everyone seems to carry guns, so it's really weird. With this guy, he's bulletproof. That's impressive. He's got really good armor. He's got better armor than me. I want this guy's armor.
You'll need to pull that lever towards you to enter the containment area.
Pull the lever. Motion controls.
Containment area to begin the security scan. Initiating DNA verification.
That's the other thing. We have the spring ball in Prime 3.
DNA verified.
That's the feature that makes Prime 2 like way easier unintentionally.
Samus Aran.
If you play the trilogy version.
Please approach the scan terminal.
Yeah, for real, just send Captain Plot Armor there into the final boss zone.
Scan complete. No hazardous material detected. Samus, you are clear for the command bridge.
Alright. Oh, ooh. Alright, let's try this again, but not act on our darker impulses. Except,
Aren't you Samus Aran?
aren't you Samus Aran? Oh, you're darn skippy I am, son. Jump on his head. Look at, you see how big the morph ball is, by the way? In Smash Bros, it's all screwed up. This is lore accurate morph ball. You see this? I'm like a beach ball. It's not that small. It's 1 meter tall. That's 3 feet, 3.5 feet. So there's like an average 6 foot tall guy. He's also like, what is going on right now? We need to do something about these bounty hunter characters. I don't know that any of the other characters can do stuff like that, but in Metroid Prime Hunters, all of those characters had little transformations, little alt forms, their own little morph balls. Alright, I'm back. Oh!
Hostile weapons fire detected. Please stand down.
All right. That same guy sees me come in and he's like, oh no, not again. This time she's in a ball. I was really hoping that it would just kind of go indefinitely there. We go to like level 5 or something, and then like droids are coming in after you, or you fight Federation troopers. But level 3 was was our doom.
You're good to go. Admiral Dean is waiting.
Yeah. Cinematics. Oh my gosh, there's 2 Sammys.
Andreda, enough. Looks like everyone's here now. Before I begin the briefing, let me introduce 242, the flagship's Aurora unit.
An organic.
This always kind of confused me. So, this game introduces the Aurora units, which are like organic supercomputers, and there's like hundreds of them in the Federation, because this one's number is 242. So if they're numbering them sequentially, there's at least 242, right? They clearly look like they're like mother brain type things, which would make more sense as like an interesting reveal if this wasn't a game that took place after Samus has already destroyed Mother Brain. Because it's just kind of funny how the Federation's like, oh yeah, the Mother Brain thing that went like horribly wrong. No, we're gonna keep using those. We're gonna use our own Mother Brains. They never turn on us. None of them ever have.
Where did this virus come from?
There's even like a Easter egg where you find a like a schematic of like one of these Aurora unit like tank things, and it's just the final boss kind of thing from the first Metroid. So it's like Mother Brain with the blocks and the little lava pit and stuff from the first Metroid. So like I get what you're doing, like you're referencing this, but this happened after that, so it's kind of weird. 313. So there's at least 313 now. The number keeps going up.
This is how they were able to hack into the network and plant the virus.
Security protocols. We were able to shut down the network before the damage of the virus became irreversible.
So we have to go
We're still vulnerable.
do IT work for the Federation on their supercomputers.
We must rid the other AUs of that virus and bring the network back online. That's where you come in. We need you to deliver the vaccine to each of the AUs in this system. We'd also like you to investigate the pirates' activity in the area.
Gotta see what the pirates are doing. We gotta inject the computers. Alright, here we go. This is why I played the original version and not the trilogy version, because we get some profanity here.
Space pirate attack fleet has just warped out of some sort of wormhole. They're also heading for Sector 0, the planet's home base.
Damn! They're targeting the planetary defense system. Get down to the planet and aid the ground troops. Stop those pirates from disabling the defense system. Go!
He said, damn. That crazy, vulgar man. They edited that out in the trilogy version. He just says no. So there you go. First party Nintendo mascot character with horrible language.
Get to your ship. We need you down
Samus, get on your damn ship. We need you to get down on the damn planet until we get the damn Federation. It's like, Admiral, please. It's a kid's game. Ah. Oh no. Oh, I missed the other one. I'll get my revenge. Alright, so these are the space pirates. They look wildly different than they did in Prime 1 and 2. Needs to lock on when you can shoot accurately. worry, I'll save you. Or will I? Yeah, this game has little achievements. That was another thing. And you can like, if I remember correctly, it was like you get them, and like the Wii system would send you like a message, like, oh, congratulations on your achievement, and you could like send that to friends. I think there was like some kind of means of comparison for that.
The blast doors are down, so it looks like you have to find another way back to your ship.
The Wii would also send you a message for how long you played any particular game for a day. And I remember for this one, I think I had one day where it was like 12 hours. Ooh. Bring it on. He's using psychic powers. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. No! They cheated with their psychic powers. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Oh boy, the energy cells. This is where we learn. So the energy cells are Prime 3's end quest item. Yoink. You have to collect like 9 of them. Oh goodness. Oh no. On this guy right here. There he is. First energy tank. We're going to space. We're doing it. Spacewalk. So this is where we now realize that unlike Prime 1 and Prime 2 and Fusion, there's no event where you like lose your powers. You're just starting off with like a baseline and growing from there. The one thing we didn't start with that's kind of part of the usual are missiles, which now we get. Because we already have the space jump, we have the morph ball, we have bombs, charge beam, and now we get missiles. And we don't lose any of them.
That was too close. Thanks, Samus. The hangar is just through those doors. I'm sure the troops on the ground could use all the help they can get. There's also a recharge station over there in case you need it.
Thank you. Oh man. God, even missiles. They're very tough. Can I get that armor, please? Seems kind of unfair. Ooh, man, I'm running a lot. I'm always tired. Oh man. Uh-oh. He didn't have the newest armor. Well, actually, maybe he did. And it's just a matter of it, like, scrambles your insides, but the armor's fine. Dab, 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 dab. Let me shoot you. Ow. Got him. Oh, what's this? He had like a really kind of guttural profile, but then he would also go like, "Ow!" Not done yet. Wow. He was like super killed. It wasn't enough to just shoot him. Electrocution, and then vehicular manslaughter. Yeah, it seemed like he was free there for a second, and he had a moment to just kind of, you know, in the arms of the angel. Back in the ship. Where's the button for YouTube or HBO? Oh wait, what do these do? Ooh. Oh, I can give myself an eye exam. Clear. Nice. This one. Oh, it's shields from, like, Batman, the '89 film. This one. Ooh, nice. My bloodshed tablet. 64 bodies dropped so far. Star Wars. Doing a Star Wars. Ooh. Right.
Stand to, Samus. Our situation doesn't look good. The pirate attack has knocked out our generators and disabled the planetary defense system. This cannon was our only weapon capable of taking out orbiting ships. We need you and the other hunters to get the generators back online and restore power to the cannon so we can repulse this assault.
I've always hated that line. Repulse the assault.
I'm uploading the generator.
Repulse the assault. Like, he says it clearly, but I just don't like it. Repulse this assault. Ew. Like, repel the assault. I don't know. It's weird. Repulse is just a weird choice. Another power up. I like that they're in little canisters, which is kind of cool. It's like Super Metroid with the missile expansions. Alright, I'm gonna punch the crap out of this microphone on accident many times today. Here it comes. So much interactivity. Oh no! We lost one. Here we go. Oh god. Hurt! Ooh. Clear. Oh. What's this? Ah! clearly here to just train you on the shooting mechanics. Ah! Oh yeah, getting a workout, babe. Energy tank. Getting them for free. Jeez. Ah. And look, the missile doors are red. I think Prime 2 also had that. Alright, space pirates, let's go. Oh, he dodged the missile. Ah! Yeah. Ah, mine. Oh. Fight the ship. He's the dude from The Incredibles, Frozone. Frozone!
I just received word. You should now be able to remove generator A is just through the
Data received.
And that is my text message tone. Data received. The longer the game goes, the more you do with the ship, because initially the ship is like a save point that's mobile, but you'll unlock the ability for it to do airstrikes and then a like towing cable to like lift up cargo to like carry around, which is important for the late game, solving certain puzzles. Alrighty. I got a shipping update too. My RetroTINK 4K should be here, I think, tomorrow. That's what it was looking like. Yoink. How rude. Oh, I got it though. I hit it. Oh, jerks. The mouse and keyboard stuff looks pretty cool for Prime 4. I mean, this works really good too. I didn't watch that stream, and Tori was texting me updates. He said mouse and keyboard, and I was like, what? Like an actual mouse and keyboard? Yoink. Meow.
Samus, are you reading me? Something big is happening up here. What in the name of...
Oh dear. Alright, so this is the answer. So when you play through Prime 1 and Prime 2, both of those games' planets were impacted by some kind of meteor that spread the
Samus, it's heading right at you.
mutagenic phazon
That's why the
to it,
pirates disabled the
and
defense
now we're
system.
seeing
They
what that
intend to
is.
smash
It's
this
that
into
thing.
Noria. Get that cannon back online, or everyone down there is as good as dead.
So they're coming from somewhere, seeding planets with phazon.
All clear. What the heck is that?
Ridley! Oh god, he just killed a lot of people. Their flaming corpses went flying down the chasm.
Hostiles eliminated.
Hey.
There's some pirate traps up ahead. Be careful.
Well, you're killing them all though, dude. Leave them for me. Oh god. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, we got A. Need to get B and C. Whoa. Ow. Dang.
This one has finished following us. Go on ahead. I will stay here and protect the area. Proceed quickly to Generator C. And reactivate the defense system before we're all vaporized. Go on! Get out of here!
His little head's exposed. It's kind of funny. Oh, everyone's bulletproof. Jeez.
Our scans of the meteor have detected massive quantities of things
Yeah.
that could be some sort of bomb.
You know, it can be fun to do, although it would require a very different camera placement as Wii Sports Resort and doing the sword fighting stuff. I like when Tori and Connect. It was a very special, special little setup. Ooh, 100 kills. Man, they call them kills too, because like Star Fox called them hits.
The meteor will enter the planet's atmosphere soon. There is no time to lose, Samus.
Uh-oh. 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 Ridley, no riddling. Ow.
Samus, I was able to get Generator B back online. If you need any help. Here they come again.
Wii Sports Resort. Esports Resort. Esports Resort. That would be funny. Wii Sports Resort. Which was the, they released it to, like, work with the Wii Remote Plus, which is like this extra little adapter that you plug on the bottom of the Wii Remote. It increased its motion accuracy. Certain games required it. Skyward Sword was an example of that, because it had, like, you know, you're doing sword fighting, so it needed to be like more accurate than the Wii base little gyroscope, whatever it is. Which then it became kind of funny because you were hooking, hooking this like brick adapter onto the back of the Wii remote, and then like connecting the nunchuck like to that. So you're it's just like this big little connect accessories all over the place. But Wii Sports Resort had a pretty fun little sword fighting thing. I guess I could put the camera up on top of that shelf next to where the game console rack is. And then it would look down onto the area in front of me. Similar to what Tori and I did for the Kinect thing, but it'd be a higher angle. I think that could be pretty fun. Maybe we'll do that for another one of the random streams.
Samus, our efforts to slow the meteor have failed. You must hurry.
Give me time to work. Solving puzzles, kind of. It's not really much of a puzzle, but. Oh no, again. Right. Oh. Let's go. Uh-oh. Let's not go. Oh god, what happened? Oh no, I can't shoot. Oh god, I think the batteries are dying. That didn't last very long. Uh-oh. Oh no, I've already lost. All right, no worries. Be prepared for this. Batteries are on standby. What the hell? That didn't last long at all. I guess I gotta switch to regular batteries or something. I don't know. I got all excited there. Oop. Come on. Uh-oh. Connect the nunchuck. Ah! Ah! What is happening? Like that. Okay, wow. Jeez. Wow, that's weird. That lasts way longer than that normally. Only what, 45 minutes? An hour? Not going bad. Tori and I played Sonic and the Black Knight for like 3 hours once. Alright, anyway. Ridley! They're just really old. Like, I can't get my hands on anything that's like newly manufactured. Like, even if I find like an unopened set, they're still, you know, 12 years old. So what I'm probably gonna do is just switch to using rechargeable AA's. I've already got them on standby using my remotes. I might as well just use them for the Wii remotes too. I did float the idea of also doing a what happens video for this one too, in addition to Prime 1 and 2. Nothing really too weird happened except for this boss fight. Because if you start the game off with all the power-ups and you have Hyper Mode and the latest beam and everything, you can beat Ridley in like really fast. But the boss fight can't end until it gets to a certain point, like time-wise, which I thought was kind of interesting. That was the only weird thing that happened, so it's not really worth doing a whole video for that. The Prime 2 one will be pretty interesting. I just gotta find the time to shoot it. It's pretty big. He's like doing backhands. No. right there. That spot right there is where the boss fight will end. Like it has to start ending there. Even if you get his health bar to 0, it won't end until it gets to this pipe. It's really weird. I'm not sure why. Ooh, I got him on this one. Ow! Got him! Woohoo!
That was a little too hot for my liking. Well done, Samus. But now you owe me one. I already took care of Generator B, so I'll leave it to you to get this final generator back online. When you're done, head to the control.
Frozone! Thank you. That's a fun little boss fight, like the way that you're like falling and he grabs you. It's pretty cool. Way more dynamic than anything they've done in the trilogy otherwise.
Attention all personnel. Meteor impact will occur in 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I got you in the cage with me for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Non-essential personnel, evacuation. Report to your designated evacuation system.
Uh-oh.
Samus, all efforts to stop the meteor have failed. Now that the defense system is back online, it remains our last chance to stop the meteor. You must get to the control tower and fire the defense cannon. We are uploading the location of the control tower to your station. Meteor impact in 3 minutes.
I don't need your map screen. I am the map screen. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Still the map screen.
All evacuation transports are cleared to launch immediately.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
The meteor is approaching faster than you think.
If we don't make it to the top in time, we can kiss this planet goodbye.
Hey, relax. We're the good guys. Justice will prevail and all that stuff. Right, Samus?
Here, let's do this.
Uh-oh. And look who it is, our best friend from Prime 2. She's back. So that's Dark Samus's look from Smash Ultimate. The Prime 3 look, which is pretty good. It's probably better than Prime 2's, at least it is. Uh-oh. opening of this game shows Dark Samus like reappearing, and what happened. Let's say that the space pirates were collecting the last of the Phazon they could get their hands on Ether, the planet from Prime 2, and they had basically collected samples that included Dark Samus's essence, and she was able to reform herself. So she's back. Uh-oh. Are we back? What the hell? I don't know what happened. The Roadcaster just froze. I had to like unplug it and reboot it. Now I see audio levels again. So I hope that fixed it. That was really weird. That was the Roadcaster itself that did that. Not the OBS or capture software. Jeez, man. stuff just like work right for me? Like ever? Ever? Ugh. Alright. Maybe I won't do audio through the Rodecaster again just to have less overall data going through it. Although it shouldn't matter, but what it's built for. Jeez. That's that luckily worked. So something like that happened the first time when I had got it, and like after owning it for all of 2.5 days, it just like froze and would not boot back up. So I'm already worried that this one's going that direction.
We'd better get going. Oh, and
Oh man. I think will help too. Monitor, auto mute. There, less stuff. Less stuff and less things. No need. Okay. What a weird thing. Very weird. Yeah. What a puzzler. I don't know what made it do that. Okay, not sure what happened there. Got more phantom things happening. It, like muted that was OBS that time, not the mixer. I don't I don't know what's happening. Somehow it got muted on OBS's side. That's very strange. Jesus Christ. Got some stuff to figure out, clearly. So thought we were there. We're not there. As I was saying before it muted itself. That's where I'll end today, is I got some experimenting to do here, clearly. Every time I think I'm good, new problems pop up. So I'm going to play around with this some more. Next time, yeah, like I shouldn't have, though, but that's when it happened, you're right. Very weird that it did that, because it ain't muted there. We go back. yeah, I don't know. That was really weird. I mean, I can mute it like if I want to. I didn't touch this though. Ugh. All right. Gotta play around with this stuff. Um, we'll get there maybe at some point. Next time I'll continue Ocarina of Time. We gotta do the water temple, so that'll be fun. um, and then I think maybe I will do the Wii Sports dumb stuff. We'll do bowling and sword fighting and stuff, and I'll do a different setup for that. That could be kind of fun to mess with. So we'll look into doing that. Thank you for joining me on the stream past 6 and again, and thank you for putting up with all the technical issues. I appreciate your patience and your quick responses in chat to let me know things were going on. I had the chat like on my iPad here right next to me, so I was able to see stuff when it was happening. Figure out a better way to do that because to save computer resources, I don't have like the preview running like I did yesterday on the monitor here, which was my other way of seeing the chat more clearly. So we are working on it. So all of you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening. To anyone who watches the replay, thank you for watching as well. And I will see you all on the next one.